Hello, I'm Julie Samako with Southern Charm Wreaths, where we make beautiful wreaths and teach you how to make and sell them. And this video, a sneak peek of this month's featured wreath in our Wreath Making of the Month Club. I feel like it's very important to educate you on color. That seems to be a question that everybody seems to have, especially if you're a beginner wreath maker. When I first choose my color, I look at the focal piece, which is this sign. So the sign has a lime green and it has yellow in it. Well then, if you're not sure where to start, you can always pull out your color wheel. If you turn the little dial to the lime green, you can see which color is adjacent to it, which is the yellow. We have it in our sign, so we know that that's going to be a good color combination. But then we can also see the other ones that are complementary and split complementary. So if we take our little arrow and we follow the triangle right here on the dial, we can see that any shade or hue of purple will work, and any shade or hue of hot pink will also work. Again, I introduced this method in my ebook in the year 2012. So I have taught thousands of wreath makers how to use this method for designing their wreaths. It's great filler. It's great, gives a very full design. It helps to fill out that work wreath form. And then we've got our Deco mesh, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to roll it. And then we're going to come up 6 inches from both ends. All right, so we're going to come up 6 inches on both ends. And this is how we're going to attach it to the frame. So it just looks like a little Tootsie Roll. So we're going to go ahead and attach it in here. And then we're going to attach it here. And then we're going to pull it out just a little bit. So it's got a little puff, a poof. So that's why I call it and dubbed it the curl and poof method. So this is a beautiful bow. You can use a bow maker if you want. So I'm going to hand tie. You know, I like to hand tie. And I want to show you how to hand tie. I'm going to start with an 8-inch tail. So you just lay it on your mat. You can measure out 8 inches. And then I'm going to pinch them into my hands just like this. So everything I'm going to do, I'm going to feed it through my fingers right here. Now I'm going to measure out 12 inches on my mat. So I take and I flip my wrist around and I'm measuring out to 12 inches. And when I find the 12-inch mark, I'm going to pick it up off the mat and I'm going to bring it to the back. So I'm taking it to the back. And I'm just going to feed it in to my fingers. And then I'm going to lay it down. I'm not twisting. I'm going to lay it down. Find the 12-inch mark again. And now bring it to the front. And this is a way you could tie your bows without having to twist. You want to measure, you can measure to make sure they're the same. Go ahead and cut off another 8-inch streamer. And so this is what your bow should look like. It's just a little bow tie.